Hello and welcome to Frontrunner Motorsport. Let's get it out of the way. The results of my predictions last weekend, they were dreadful, apart from the Petit Le Mans winner. But very quickly moving on. We have plenty to sink our teeth into this weekend, including Formula 1 from the Lone Star State, with the US Grand Prix, the penultimate round of the World Rally Championship from several countries across Central Europe, the final round of European Le Mans from the Algarve in Portugal, the final round of DTM from Hockenheim, Super GT from Autopolis, the penultimate round of the TCR World Tour from China, NASCAR from Las Vegas, and the final round of Euro Formula from Monza. So with all the predictions to get through, it's best if we just get on with it. So subscribe, leave your predictions in the comments, and let's jump into the video. Starting of course with Formula 1 from Texas, the COTA track is the United States Grand Prix, despite the other rounds in America. Already some controversy surrounding the ride height of the Red Bulls, but it looks like a minor issue that'll go unnoticed for the rest of this year, I'm sure. Red Bull are not having a great year. At the start of 2024, it looked like it's going to be a repeat of last year, but Max Verstappen hasn't won since the Spanish Grand Prix. That was 9 races ago. He has won the last 3 United States Grand Prix, but given his poor run of form, by his standards anyway, I don't think he'll win in Texas in 2024. Ferrari and McLaren have looked far superior over the last few races. McLaren especially are starting to run away with the Constructors' Championship, whilst Ferrari are doing a job picking up points and are still chasing down Red Bull. But I'm going to give the win to George Russell. Mercedes are slipping away as the 4th best team, but I think in the last few races George Russell has been driving well, and he will take advantage of Lando Norris and Charles Leclerc trying to cover each other off at the pit stops. Verstappen 4th, Piastri 5th, Sainz 6th, Hamilton 7th, Perez will retire and with more questions about his future being asked. The other 3-point places, Nico Hulkenberg, Fernando Alonso, and the returning Liam Lawson, with much of the rest of the field retiring. I think we're going to see some mechanical issues, and only 14 cars will make it to the end. Having said that, I doubt this will be an exciting race. Has there ever been a memorable Formula 1 race from COTA? It's a great sports car track. I don't think it works for series with less than 40 cars. On to everything else, can Thierry Neuville take his first World Rally Championship? After finishing runner-up 5 times, it does feel like it's his turn. All he has to do is score points, good points, and with the year ending on 2 tarmac rallies, road sweeping is not going to be an issue. His biggest challenger is his teammate Ott Tanak, and he is going to be going hell for leather in the last 2 rounds. He needs to win both rounds, and he will in the Central Europe Rally. This will give us a thrilling climax to the year in Japan. And talking of Japan, Takamoto Katsuta is back and will be going head-to-head with his potential replacement in Sami Pajari. This is a battle that could have implications for 2025, although I suspect we'll see both of them share that seat in 2025. And as for Ogier and Evans, I think they will be up in the top positions, let's say 2nd and 3rd ahead of Neuville, but it won't be enough to stay in title contention for the finale. So Rally Japan will be a straight fight between the Hyundai pair, Neuville versus Tanak. Thierry Neuville can finally take that first World Rally Championship if he stays mistake-free over the next 2 rallies. He can end 12 years of waiting. On to the final round of European Le Mans. All the classes are up for grabs in this one. In fact, they are all really close. So who is going to win in the Algarve? AO will win the race and the LMP2 Championship. Louis Delatraz is a master of winning LMP2 championships, and Robert Kubica has been winning fairly often as well since moving to endurance racing. They have the experience and the talent to take the crown in 2024. The top 3 in LMP3 are separated by just a couple of points. I think RLR will take it at the last with the win in Portugal, but it will be close. And the GT class, which just about anybody can still win, I think we'll see a 2nd win of the year for the Iron Dames team, but the championship will go to the Racing Spirit of Le Mans team. They are currently tied on points with the Kessel Racing Ferrari, but the Aston Martin will take the championship. DTM is also coming to an end, and Mirko Bortolotti took the championship lead and his first DTM win of the year at the Red Bull Ring. Can he hold on to take his first DTM title? The gauntlet is thrown down to Kelvin van der Linde and Mauro Engel to stop him, the latter of which hasn't taken a win yet, so I will give Engel win number 1 of the weekend. And the final DTM race will be won by Sheldon van der Linde, beating his brother and stopping him from winning the title. Mirko Bortolotti will be the 2024 DTM champion, and a first DTM title for Lamborghini. Super GT is coming from Autopolis. Still a few races left in 2024 and the championship is very close, as it always is in Super GT. I think we'll see a win for former champions Kazuki Hiramine and Bertrand Baguette. The 2022 champions haven't won since that fateful year at Suzuka, and so it is definitely about time they did so. The TCR World Tour is back after a couple of months off our screens, and they are in China for the penultimate round. Rob Huff is back in the championship, warming up for his usual victory at Macau, and I think he'll get things started with a win in China. The other will go to Jan Ehrlichie. The Lincoln co-driver has had a rough year and needs a win to get back in the title fight, in time for the final round at Macau. What happened to the world final thing they were going to do? It was supposed to happen a year ago, and yet we're still waiting. It seems like something that could have happened at the upcoming Motorsport Games. It's actually very disappointing that they seem to have given up on the idea. NASCAR is in the City of Sin, and we are down to the last 8 in the playoffs. Kyle Larson won last time out, so I won't be doing that again in Las Vegas. I think the win will go to Joey Logano, who will be riding his luck after slipping into the final 8 at the last possible opportunity once Alex Bowman was disqualified in Charlotte. Will that luck carry him to the NASCAR Cup? I doubt it, but with NASCAR, you never know. Finally, we have Euro Formula, the final round of 2024. We have a massive grid of 9 cars listed to start at Monza, and the Monza round in 2023 was very entertaining. Unfortunately, all of the championships have been settled. Brad Benavides is your champion, and there isn't anything to fight for. The most high-profile battle in the series is the fight for third between Fernando Barrichello and Levente Revege. The Brazilian will take a win here at Monza, Francesco Simonazzi will win race 2, and I'll go back in on Edward Pearson to win race 3. No wins for Benavides this weekend. I think he'll be on holiday mode as he decides what series he's going to join in 2025. Maybe he could give Indy NXT a go. He hasn't failed over in the States yet. So they are my predictions for the forthcoming weekend. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What are your predictions for this weekend? I swear if I don't do better than 2, I will scream. That's 2 weekends in a row where I've only managed to get a couple of things right. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss my roundup of the action next week, Formula 1 review this weekend, and plenty more motorsport content to come as we finish off 2024 and get ready to do it all again in 2025. Thank you very much for watching, and have a good one.